Good morning and welcome to Agoracom News TV. It's Thursday, November the 7th, 2013. I've done my morning homework. I've gone through a bunch of press releases and found 4 or 5 to talk about today. I also go into insights into what brought them to my attention, and ultimately the goal is to help you find some good companies to do your homework on and find some investment winners in there. I'm Alan Barry Labucan. I'm the chief market commentator for Agoracom. We're trying to keep the show to around a 10-minute time frame, and I've got 5 companies to talk about today, so we'll get right to it. The first company is Scorpio Gold. Scorpio Gold announced that they have, from their 70% owned Mineral Ridge project in Nevada, they announced a drill hole of 4.43 grams per ton gold over 10.6 meters at the Mary LC zone. Very good number in there. They have some other holes there, 3 meters of over almost 4 grams per ton. Some other good holes in there. You can find that in their press release. They are trying to determine the design of what the mineralization looks like, and that's what they're focused on with their drilling. Interesting project. I like the grades. I've got to do some more homework into the what size this thing looks like. As far as the stock chart goes, it's been on a pretty tough path since early this year. Back in January, it was trading over 75 cents. It's come down a long way, now trading at around 18. Does look like it's trying to find a bottom here and maybe flattening out and creating a base. That's what I'll be looking for with that stock. The symbol is SGN, and they trade on the Venture Exchange. The next company is Golden Star. They released their Wausau, Maine National Instrument 43101 compliant resource, and they have a 45% increase in the gold ounces of the Wausau, Maine resource. They're talking about 46 million tons, average grade 1.75 grams per ton gold, works out to 2.6 million ounces of gold. This is a 28% increase in grade and 13% increase in tons over the mineral resource they did back in December 31st of 2012. They're also looking at, they are evaluating alternative of mining a higher grade portion of this resource at depth using underground methods. So they've got something very interesting there. Company has 259 million shares out. It's up 6 cents today to 59 cents a share. It looks like it created its bottom back in September, and since then it's been firming up quite nicely. This looks like a pretty solid chart. I see that as it's starting to get a little stronger, all the moving averages are starting to converge, and it looks like that it's got higher to go. I'll be looking at Golden Star and considering that company for the best of the best in weekly news, which will be out. Our show will be out tomorrow on that. Next company is Rich. Oh, sorry, I forgot to give you this symbol there. GSC is the symbol on Golden Star, and they trade on the Toronto Exchange. Next company is Richmont Mines. Richmont Mines announced that they've their third quarter results. They had a net loss from continuing operations of 1.1 million, which is worse off than last year. And the same quarter last year, they had net earnings of $500,000. This year they've racked up a loss. A lot of that has to do with the price of gold. And 1367 was the price that they received this year for the gold production. They did increase their production. Last year it was 14,890 ounces. This year it's 15,438. But instead of $1,676 last year, this year they only got $1,367. So that's got a lot to do with why they moved from a profit into, or from earnings into a loss. But I'm bullish on gold, so these are the kind of plays you want to look at if you're bullish on gold, because it can really bounce back quite aggressively. Lately, it's been looking like it created a bottom in early October. It's kind of hasn't rallied a lot off that bottom. Is kind of trending sideways, so it's a bit of a basing period, it looks like to me, for Richmont. The stock symbol is RIC, and they trade on Toronto. Next company is International Tower Hill Mines. International Tower Hill Mines filed an unaudited third quarter financial statements. They talked about where they're going with the project. I mean, they're an exploration company, so it's not like I'm looking for outstanding third quarter numbers. What I was a little bit disappointed in is that the company is talking about, that due to the difficult time in the gold and financial markets, ITH will continue to concentrate on cash conservation and preservation of the live and good asset while moving the project forward incrementally. When the company has a lot of money, I don't think it needs to move it ahead incrementally. This kind of sort of talk sounds a lot like they're trying to not really that interested in doing a lot for the shareholders on the company, and that disappoints me. They've got a lot of ounces of gold there, and they need to figure out how to bring their costs down in their assessment of the economics of this project, and I'd like to see more news on that, but they didn't seem to mention any of that. The stock has been down quite dramatically. I don't see a lot of reasons to get excited about the stock at these prices. ITH is a symbol, and they trade on Toronto. Next company is Kaminak Gold. Kaminak Gold announced that they drilled 85 meters of 1.92 grams per ton gold. This is from their project up in the Yukon, and they had several good intersections in the 13 meters over 4.58, 13 grams over 4.58 meters, 2.44 grams per ton gold over 54 meters, 1.65 grams over 82 meters, 19 grams over 3.04 meters. So some good numbers in there. Kaminak, I think they're getting close to the end of their work season up there. The stock has been, of late, sort of was going sideways from April to about September. And since September rolled around, the stock has been under a lot of pressure. That could be due to them getting close to the end of their work season up there. But I'm going to be looking a lot more at that stock as well. It looks like they've got a good project there. And the final news release today is from North American Nickel. North American Nickel had a drill results out from their project in Greenland. They call it the Imiak North project. And Imiak Hill had some really good intersections there. They intersected 24.75 meters of 3.19% nickel, 1.14% copper, 0.11% cobalt. And in addition, it looks like the bottom end of the mineralization is still hitting good numbers, and they feel like they're at the top of a system here, and as they get deeper, that's where the big potential is. So it's good to see that those numbers are hanging in there as they get into these deeper drill holes on that project. North American Nickel stock symbol is NAN. And the stock's been on a pretty good run since they announced this discovery back in August. and it's a pretty solid chart there. I think that for a nickel project, this is a very attractive company. NAN is their symbol, and they trade on the Venture Exchange. So that's a wrap on the news for today. As always, before making any investment decision, it's important for you to do your homework and speak with your financial advisor. Um, we'll be back for our Monday through Thursday news shows next week, and tomorrow we'll be having our weekly best of the best and weekly news show, and I'll be picking a bunch of good companies in there for you to do your research on and take a look at. On that note, have a great day, and we'll see you next week on the news show and tomorrow on the best of the best and weekly news. Have a great day.